Hello everyone, welcome to the Great Neck Summit. I am here at Alwynwood Park, which is in the hamlet of Kensington. So there's going to be another park I'll show you later on in this video. We're also going to be going to downtown, and wow, acorn almost just hit my head, but hey, they said somebody was hitting the head with an apple and got a good idea once. But the good thing is something does happen to me, I can go to my doctor because he's literally walking distance to this park. But let's just move on to what we're doing. So parks today, we're going to take a look at downtown and of course the train station. This was of course a long promised summit. I promised Matt Camper, I promised other people I would do this. In fact, I think this was a request from Matt. So Matt, your request is being filled today. So this video should be up later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, hopefully, maybe 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock, depending on the upload. But it'll definitely be up tonight, unscheduled upload, because lately you guys have been giving me good feedback on the uploads finally being back to normal when they are fully processed through YouTube and the videos are in 1080. So that's good. We're still going to stick to the 1080, 30 frames a second. And wow, there's just too much sun here. So can I just change it? That's better. That's a whole lot better. So a couple of things I need to get off my chest because I think it's very important that I am upfront with you guys. So as I'm filming this, today is Wednesday, September 18th, 2019. It is a little bit after noon right now, so I'm going to sit in this bench and eat lunch in just a second because I actually bought some lunch. And then later on I'm going to go to 16 Handles and get some frozen yogurt because the sugar content's actually pretty good for the frozen yogurt. But anyhow, two things I need to address. So number one, actually three I need to address. So how was my experience today with Nice? Because normally I wouldn't have to talk about it, but I had a very bad day with Nice so far. And I really hope I don't get bad luck with the N20G. But what happened was I was assuming I was going to take the 1043 to Great Neck. And I was assuming that, all right, the N26 passed. But then a couple of things happened this morning to yours truly. So first up, what happened to me this morning was I had to wait between 10:30 and almost 11:30 at Lakeville Road and by Long Island Jewish this morning because I told my dad I wanted to try to get the N26 this morning. And you're lucky my parents don't need to find out about this because, again, they don't even watch my YouTube channel. But as long as I'm home at 3:45 or 3:30, they're okay with me being out. But here's the thing. So I waited an hour. And during that hour, I talked to Matt. I even told Jason what was going on. And I even told my close group of friends. And I'm on edge today because one of my friends is getting a medical procedure done today. So there's so many thoughts in my mind, and plus I'm seeing this friend for her birthday this weekend anyway. But so many thoughts are on my mind. You know, I mean, other adult things I have to take care of at home, which, you know, I'm glad I get to take care of them. You know, running this YouTube channel is not easy at times, but I do it for all of you because I love you guys, and you know, being here in this setting is just excellent. But let's take on story with Nice. So I got on the 25 right before 11:30, and I actually told the driver that I got a hold of the 516 number. I was assuming it was Mitchell Field I got a hold of because I went on Nice Bus's website and I actually got a hold of somebody at the call center, and they told me that they were getting 2 northbound buses heading north. And then the lady told me, there was a lady and told me, she said, the N26 got into an accident this morning. It was the last one of the morning. It was already in Nassau. They didn't say where it was, but it was in Nassau. It got into an accident. Again, you cannot make the stuff up with this company. We all know how disgraceful Nice is. You all saw last week what I had to deal with on the N26 trying to get to Port Washington. I almost missed my train last week. And it was just, you know, something bad. And today, All right, fine. At least I got a hold of somebody. But the wonderful thing about this whole experience today is that, I'm not shouting, I'm not irate, because at least I got a hold of somebody with the 516 number, which I'll leave it in the link in the description below. Because if you guys ever have problems with NICE, give them a call, because they need to hear from us. And the lady even told me that on the phone. It's like, please call again if you have any other issues. So at least I'm hoping I don't have any other issues today, because I did see the N20G leave as soon as the passengers were getting off the 25 and were transferring for westbound service, because there was one bus that was already on Northern Boulevard by Lakeville Road, Middle Neck Road, and then there was another bus that just left the terminal at the Great Neck train station. So I'm supposed to take a bus at 2:27 this afternoon. It's supposed to get me in Bayside around 2:45, and then there's a bus that's supposed to come pick me up on Bell Boulevard sometime before, I think, 3 o'clock. Now, the crazy thing is I could go on the fly. I have a couple options. I could go to Hicksville even, take the main line, which I don't want to do that today, but I could if I want to. I could take the N25, backtrack to Long Island Jewish where I just was, and then take the Q46 and then just walk home from there. Or my original plan, what I want to do today, and I'm really hoping I can get the N20G, because it makes sense for me to go west and then head south back into Fresh Meadows later this afternoon. But yeah, I've had a really bad day with NICE, and again, folks, if you're in Nassau, please, I'm begging you in 2021. I know I don't want to make this political. Please vote Laura Curran out in 2021, because this is the tipping point. The TransDev contract is ending in 2022. In 2022, we have a chance for NICE to be taken over by the MTA, or at least rebrand it and bring back the old Long Island bus trademark. Would I love to see that happen? Absolutely, I would love to see that happen. You guys in Nassau need to show up in 2 years. And, oh my goodness, there's a fly here. And also, I want to mention that here in Nassau, town of North Hempstead, town of Oyster Bay is having elections for some legislative seats in their councils. So you guys gotta vote. You guys gotta vote November 5th, because I know in Queens, I have to worry about district attorney right now, and my vote's not going to count anyway, because Melinda Katz is going to be my next DA, but still. The only way I think we fix this mess in Nassau is if Curran is either primaried out or defeated by a Republican. That's how I think this is going to all change in 2 years. Preferably, and I hope this happens, I hope George Maragos runs again and tries to primary her out, because I would love to see that happen. But the issue is, he's not really in favor of getting the contract terminated. And, I'm hoping that maybe Jack Martins will run again, and at least I don't have to see, people cry over it like I did a couple years ago. But still, Jack Martin should have been county executive. That's all I have to say on that. And if he was around, I bet MTA would have been running my bus today. I bet that's what happened. I really don't want to rant anymore, but you all get my point. So, 2 other things I want to bring up. This Monday, September 23rd, I will be attending the MTA Finance Committee meeting with my fellow colleague, Jason Anthony Pinheiro. So, I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be, hopefully every month I'll try to attend. As long as Aslam doesn't need me on a Monday, I could definitely go. And I know today is my day off from Northwell, but still, I should have been here an hour ago on Great Neck. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm just so disgusted. But moving on, third and final thing I want to discuss is that the uploads are going to be limited. I originally was supposed to have another summit at the end of the month. That's going to be canceled. In fact, I'm letting you guys know this right now. there's 2 Jewish holidays coming up that's going to impact this channel. There's Rosh Hashanah coming up in 2 weeks, the Jewish New Year, and then Yom Kippur. I know I've thought about it, and I know that I'd rather be at work, especially how I have to make up 2 days because of the Jewish New Year. So therefore, this is going to be the last Summit episode until October. Today's the final one until tentatively scheduled date of, so I'm trying to think, my dad's birthday is on October 8th. So Wednesday's the 9th, Thursday's the 10th, Friday's the 11th, the 12th is Saturday, the 13th Sunday, 14th, right, so October 15th, I got the date right, because I know my dad's birthday is coming up on the 8th next month, and I know it's going to be rough for us because it's my dad's birthday and Yom Kippur's coming up, and my mom's school is closed, so I'm going to be spending time with my parents on that Wednesday, and you know, every time I get with them is just important because, you know, it's like my dad drops me off in the morning to work or get the bus. My mom is all burnt out with school, and I don't really get to spend that much time with them. And plus, you know, on weekends, it's like I'm with my friends, and thankfully last weekend I got to spend time with them and grab dinner with them. But there's just a lot I needed to get off my chest here. Allenwood Park. I mean, I'm going to show you the park. Nice, beautiful park. And I'll show you another park, Fireman's Park. It's a smaller park, but I'll show you that later on. We'll do downtown, and again, I'm going to take you to the train station because something caught my eye when I got to Great Neck last week when I took the train. And I want to show you guys what I saw. So I'll show you that, and then I'll be on my way back to Queens, and, you know, still, just very happy that I'm in a quiet setting right now, not being bothered. And again, I'm gonna eat my lunch here, and then I'm gonna take the camera out. I'm gonna show you around Great Neck. All right, so now we are on the trail, a little walking trail here, Allenwood Park. Down there, zoom in. That was the bench that I was just talking to you all at. So we're gonna walk a little bit around the park and show you around, and we're going to Fireman's Park after. So I have to walk back anyway, but one thing to note today is that we have a very nice breeze. It's not even 70 today, but I'm still wearing a short sleeve shirt because, you know, it's whatever. Should have actually thought of wearing a long sleeve today, but still, I didn't need a coat because it's like not that you know, cold. Yeah, it's only 69 degrees today. So you have a playground here, and that's a good thing about this park is that, you know, good for adults, good for kids, good for families, and there are people who jog around here too. There's a lady up in front of me who's jogging, so I'll let her go through. And I did have a good lunch. I bought it with me from home. I got some stuff at the train station earlier at the newsstand. So wow, this is a nice playground. It's pretty cool. Some nice amenities, I guess. Look at that gazebo. This is a photographer's paradise right here. Because I have a friend who's into photography, and he came here. He would absolutely love this park. There's no question he would. So let's take a look at some of the other amenities that this park does have to offer, because again, when we do go to Fireman's Park, it's going to be a little bit smaller, but we'll be heading there in just a second. So I think we can, I don't want to go up that way because there's some sand. There's some sand over here, so I don't think I want to go up there. So zoom in, I'll show you. We have a soccer net. So that's a soccer field. So that's pretty cool. I believe there's also a baseball field down there as well. And then you have, of course, other amenities. This stuff around here. That's a good shot. That's definitely a good shot. It's like a station house over here. That's pretty cool. And look at this, more playgrounds. So I actually have some rules here. Let's read the rules. Play at your own risk. Adult supervision is required. This playground has equipment designed for users 2 to 5 years of age. Remove helmets, drawstrings, and accessories from around the neck while playing. Surfaces may become hot. Play with caution. No bare feet in playground. Do not plant equipment located over hard surfaces. Ooh, and this stuff could freeze. That's right. I mean, think about it. Only a couple months away from the winter, but still. Is that right? It could freeze. Oh, okay. So there is an entrance to the fields. So let's see if they have any rules over there. Because, again, I've been to Town of North Hempstead Parks, and they've been very generous over the years when I've come over to this area. Let's see. All individual residents of the Great Neck District who may use our parks. So, again, I think that's like a little baseball field down there. Yeah, that's definitely a baseball field. Look at that. That's beautiful. I mean, again, this is paradise, but remember, there's no low-income housing, so I'm not allowed to live in this area. Quickly want to bring that up. I wish I could, but then the issue is dealing with Nice Bus like I had to deal with today and wondering how would I get to Long Island Jewish, and dealing with the fact that I'd have to go with the N20G to get to Osnum, which is a big pain in the butt to deal with. So it's just the parking lot. So I'm thinking I'm gonna quickly use the restroom here. Then we'll go to Fireman's Park and I'll take you into downtown Great Neck. All right, so we're here at Fireman's Park, right by the Great Neck train station. And small park, as you can see here. They have a gazebo, just like Allenwood Park. And thing is, Allenwood's a little bit more laid back, but you notice that in the noon hour there is more people who come here. And I believe it's one of the employees. Oh boy, folks. I just walked by one of the employees who works for my physician. I think she's here to enjoy her lunch break. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, folks. Only on Andy's Randomness. So look at this. This is beautiful. Oh. I don't think they had that in Allenwood Park where somebody was on top. So here's the playground. Swings. I also mentioned that they have another park around here, but I'm not gonna walk to it because it's just too far away. Wow, folks. I gotta come here in May of 2030. I'm gonna have to come here. Even if I leave the New York State, I'm gonna find a way to come back up here and come up for the special occasion. Time capsule. Commemorating the 70th anniversary of the incorporation of the village of Great Neck Plaza. To be opened on the village's 100th anniversary in May of 2030. Wow. May of 2030, so that's 10 and a half years away. Think about it. Today's only September 18th, 2019. Wow. By the way, I also want to mention, like Cedarhurst last year, this is majority Jewish town, so religion is majority Jewish, and we're going to see a lot of kosher stuff shortly around here. So I'm gonna make my way to downtown right now. So we're gonna go to the downtown area, and I'll show you what downtown Great Neck looks like. So stay tuned for more. All right, everyone, welcome to downtown Great Neck, Long Island. So first up, we're here along North Station Plaza. And down there is Barstow Row, where I just came from at Fireman's Park. Now, again, my physician is in this area, but I'm not gonna say who he is because, you know, privacy. So you got Dunkin' Donuts, bagel store. You got China Wok, so a Chinese restaurant, right by the train station. Which we'll wrap it all up at the train station later on. Francesca's Pizza. Now, I've heard about this place. You got your convenience store, AAC. We have M&T Bank. No way, M&T Bank in New York? Wow. Folks, M&T Bank is normally in Delmarva. I'm surprised I'm seeing it up here. Copay, I don't know what that is. Oh boy, we have a vacancy. We have a vacancy, so that's not good. Now up there, I'll zoom in, is the main shopping center here in downtown Great Neck. Now, there is security there, so I'm not allowed to put the camera around that area. There are some other stores around here. And I'll mention that there is a diner in this area. There is a diner, but I'm not really gonna walk around that much. I just don't think it's necessary. So we have Great Neck Wine and Spirits. So we have a wine store here. Port Washington didn't have that. Nail salon. Oh no, another vacancy. Eyebrow trying to blow me away. I think this is a hair salon. Also mention the other street down there. There's like a pizza store there and other things, but again, I'm not really gonna walk that far. So let's move on. Whoa, what's that all about? Oh boy, a lot of impatient people. So, I don't know what this building is. I think this is an office building, 11 Middle Neck Road. We got your Village Market, and up the street should be the Kensington Deli. Kensington Deli should be up the street. Oh boy, another vacancy. Another vacancy. So that's not good, folks. North Shore is already seeing signs. Acupuncture closed today. So we got another pizza place. Italian, I think it's 39 something. I don't know what it is, but oh boy, more vacancies. Man, I'm getting creeped out. I never thought there'd be vacancies in this town, but apparently there is. Oh, we have Spock Elvis Pet Salon. And here is Kensington Kosher Deli. Here's a convenience store, a little bit of a bodega. We have a chocolate store, another beauty salon. There's actually a couple beauty salons. Ah, there's so many beauty salons. That's kind of funny. And coming up, I'm going to talk to you about a very emotional place I used to have ties in this area with, along with my dad. So we'll get to that later on in just a second. Because I want to wait for the truck to pass by. There's so much noise in this area. So we got a jeweler, makeup. We got a place that sells makeup here. We got a butcher. Okay, this is a butcher. Wow. And it smells good, by the way. Seriously. That's one thing I notice about Great Neck is that people drive very odd in this area. Especially when they're looking for parking. People look for parking in this area. I've seen people in the past get into shouting matches. Especially around here. I've seen that. Some guy's trying to back in and it's like, oh, what? I can't pass you, blah, blah, blah. I've seen that happen before in the past. So let's stay on topic. Bear Burgers here. Painteria. We have another Asian restaurant. So, folks, I'm noticing one thing here. I have noticed a lot of Asian people around this area. That's good that the North Shore has some diversity. That's very good. I like that. I did see other kinds of people around here, not like the South Shore where all the preppies live. But that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. One other thing I like to notice here is that I'm seeing a lot of the baby boomers around here. You know, the seniors. That's good I'm seeing in this time of the day. It means this town's doing pretty well. 16 Handles, bagel place. Now, around here, I think that vacancy down there, maybe there's a vacancy. I don't remember where it was, but there used to be a vacancy. Just like this one. This used to be Bagley Wush. Never heard of that one. But there used to be a famous bakery in this area called Bruce's. Bruce's Bakery. Me and my dad would always come out here to Great Neck and go to Bruce's. And we loved Bruce's. And Bruce himself was, of course, famous for originally opening his restaurant in Manhattan on First Avenue on the east side of Manhattan. Oh, we have a gym here. Look at that. So I know Planet Fitness is around here too. But back to what I was saying. Bruce expanded. We have cafe right here. Bruce expanded and hang on, folks. I think we got another hair salon. Clothing store. That's good. But the point I'm trying to make was that Bruce got famous. He expanded out here to Great Neck. And people love Bruce's. I love Bruce's. My dad loved Bruce's. It was a very famous place. And it's sad that they had to close. Oh no. Folks, this is a Citibank. Now I know this one very well because Simon Minching actually took a picture here when he was promoting his state Senate campaign last year, my Senate District number 11, which many of you all know how that ended up with Jan Liu last year. But again, you all know how I feel about my state senator. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I still wish Avila was my state senator, but that's a whole different topic for a different day. So, another Chinese place, real estate over here. HSBC is here. Now, down there, we have shopping cart. You do have to pay for that. CVS is here, another nail salon. So, there's a part of the town where I'll just stop filming and, you know, get 16 Handles and I'll show you the train station. But, another vacancy. Let's just stay on topic. So we have eyewear, Gino's Pizza, which I highly recommend Gino's. We have a boutique. So we have a boutique. We have a private building over here. We have Burger Village Vegan, Salon Ruby. I don't know what that Nod's place is, but whatever. Hey, hang on here, folks. We got Verizon. Look at that. Verizon's right here. Sabo Village. Now, hang on, folks. Folks, I think we got... Yep, this is a vacancy. Oh, man, I am getting worried right now. I am really getting worried. How many vacancies are in this town? There shouldn't be this many vacancies. Swirl Cafe, so another dessert place. Pharmacy, chocolate. Scotia. By the way, I want to mention, we have village police giving out tickets because people aren't paying the meters. So we got Allure, Rothschild. This is why I'm glad I don't drive. Another boutique. So wow, so many boutiques in this area. That's pretty good. But there are some vacancies. That's the unfortunate part. Great Neck Auto Collision. I've heard of them. So moving on. Another jeweler. Look at that jewelry. Another boutique. Wow, well, so many boutiques. But bad news, folks. Another vacancy. Eyewear. Ooh. This looks nice. Part of the same building, I don't know. Prince Employment Agency. Ah, all right. Another jeweler, and guess what? Another vacancy, and we have a boutique. So that's pretty good. Oh no! The light is closed? That's awful. 7 or 8 vacancies I've seen here in Great Neck. This is ridiculous. When I was a kid, all these places were filled. Especially when Bruce's was around. I even remember when I was a kid that the best market was Warbounds. I love that Warbounds. So again, folks, I have many memories in Great Neck. Just remember that. As a kid, my dad would take me out here on weekends. We'd go to the park. We walk around downtown Great Neck. We even go to the movie theater around here. We go to Brewster's to get baked stuff and bring it home with us back to Queens. They were even open late on weekends. That's how I remember Brewster's so well. Another pizza place, Terracotta. And by the way, I want to mention that a couple years ago I was up here for day hab program. This is like 4 years ago. I remember the traffic always would get worse around this part. I'm not gonna say where my day hab was around here, but yeah. Face. Oh boy. We have another vacancy? I think we have another vacancy. Oh, never mind, there's somebody in there. This is vacant. This is vacant. Another vacancy. Wow, folks, look how much of the stretch vacant right here. That's very alarming. We have Lola, I think it's like a little bar place. And coming up is the Great Neck Movie Theater. So good. See a movie? You can over here, like I mentioned. Another boutique. Oh, this looks cool. This is an art place, but I think they are vacant. Oh, look at this. Who would leave a Coca-Cola bottle here? Oh, that's awful. So, that pretty much wraps it up for downtown Great Neck. I mean, there's really not much to show you after this part. So, I think with that, I'm going to wrap it up here in downtown Great Neck. So, I'm going to make my way to 16 Handles. I'm going to grab some frozen yogurt. And then I'm going to go to the train station to wrap up this video. Alright, folks, we're now at the train station. So I just saw the N20G leave, so I'll get the next one probably because it leaves in 15 minutes. So, hey, at least I'm getting an earlier bus. But anyhow, this is where the N25 and the N26 let off passengers. In fact, hang on, folks. I'm going to take a look and see if the 25 does leave from here. I think they are taking passengers. Yeah, I believe they are taking in passengers, but the problem is the ABL was not on. So I already got a fail with nice bus, it seems. On the side, but it's definitely here. Yeah, they got the bus schedule right here. Because the next bus to Jamaica is not until 2:42. I'm not waiting that long just to get back to Jamaica and then take the Q17. That wouldn't be helpful in that situation. So, very quickly, here's the waiting room. And one notable thing they have here, got charging here. So they actually got USB charging. That's pretty cool. But it seems Plaza Eatery is closed. That stinks. And meanwhile, there goes the N25. Now, I could have gotten on board and then taken that to back to Long Island Jewish to get the 46. We got a newsstand here. So, trying to see if we can get to the elevator here, or if we can at least get to the underground passageway, because there's supposed to be an underground passageway around here somewhere. We're gonna find it. If you can't find it, then, you know, it's whatever. We can take a look at the ticket machines to give you an example. So, right now, it's off peak, so I'll give you an example of, let's say you want to go to Bayside right now. So, Bayside. So, we'll do off peak. One ticket. So, right now, one ticket would be $6. Now, with my disabled ticket, it would be $4. But I don't want to pay that. I'm just giving you all the heads up. So now we're going to go downstairs. Oh, there goes nice again. Let's take a look at the elevator. So, no cameras, which is very scary because I also want to mention that I did see a vagrant. He was hanging around here, but I could tell he was homeless. So, here we are on the platform. So we're going to focus right now on the westbound platform, and then we'll make our way to the eastbound. So here's the westbound platform. And we do have a phone number to call if the elevator's out. But take a look at the westbound right now. So here's a great neck, but that's not going to be our thumbnail. I actually have a better thumbnail for you all later on. Yeah, but something sad, folks. I want to mention this. The Carole King musical Beautiful is ending next month. That's pretty sad. I mean, I've had friends who've seen that show. Yeah, so a couple of the nice buses are starting their run soon, but again, I'm not going to get on any of them until later. I mean, like I said, I could take the 25 back to Long Island Jewish, or I could take the 20 back to Bayside if I want to. So let's continue on walking. So, right now there is a westbound train to Penn Station coming in about 7 minutes. Okay. And then at 1:54, we will have an eastbound train going to Port Washington. And knowing my luck, we're not going to get an M9. I mean, I like to see it. Look at this, Stop and Shop. Yeah. So you see here, we have wooden ties. So that's already one notable thing I noticed. Now, if this was the Babylon branch, there would be concrete ties. There would be concrete, so I don't think I'm gonna wait that long. Ooh boy, we got graffiti. Yep. Like I said, this should be a nice area, you know? I mean, I would assume that, this area would get taken care of. But it seems not. Seems not. By the way, once again, this is not the right phone number for suicide. National Suicide Prevention Hotline phone number, 1-800-273-8255. Moving on. One thing I'm also noticing is that we have no JBL speakers here. But one thing to note, we have a unisex bathroom at this station. So that's interesting. Now, I thought there was supposed to be an underground passageway here. I guess not. Maybe they got rid of that. I don't know. We are going to look for it. I think I see it up ahead. I think I see it. Yeah, we could just take the steps up. No big deal. Not the end of the world. So look at that. More charging ports. And again, you all know who to thank for that. Long Island Railroad President Philip Eng. So I can't seem to find the underground passageway. Okay, that's odd, but whatever. Not the end of the world if I can't find it. All right. It's not a big deal. There's the bridge, and also mentioned there are a couple other places here, but again, I would like to go to the shopping center, but I can't film there because remember, there's security. And then wonder, why am I filming? So I'm not allowed to go down there. So we'll just take the elevator down. And you know, I could just rail fan here. Because at least if I need to get upstairs, then, you know, whatever. So again, we have an elevator. We have, this one is special because we have street level. And then we have platform. So that's where we're going right now. We're going to go to the platform. And this elevator stinks. My goodness. So last week I was in a hurry. That's why you saw me walk down the steps to get my eastbound train to Port Washington. So here we are on the eastbound platform. So nothing really special here. There's trash though. Look at that. So, not really going to highlight that much, but at least I do have a way to get back upstairs, so I think I'm just going to wrap this all up. You know, nothing really much to show you anymore. I mean, I'm done here. I don't really want to keep on blabbering, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera down, and I'm going to wrap up the video with a rail fanning segment here at Great Neck. So we're going to see the train's pulling in. We're gonna wait for the westbound train, and then we'll wait for the eastbound train. So that being all said, thank you all very much for watching. Once again, no summits until October because once again, I'm going to the NTA Finance Committee meeting next week, and then of course the Jewish holidays of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur coming up, and then there'll be content coming in October. So there'll still be some uploads, I promise, but I'll have to figure out how my upload schedule is going to work out with that. So, until the next one, please take care.